Hello guys, it has been 3 weeks since the JF17 was released. We hope you guys had a good time with this module. Today, we're posting a short video to show you how the IFF system works on the JF17. First thing first, we need to discuss two devices equipped on your aircraft that are closely related to the IFF system: the Interrogator and the Transponder. The Interrogator is the equipment that you ask someone whether he's a good guy or bad guy. The Transponder is for you to reply the interrogation signal from other players. There is no certain relationship between the two devices. They can be decoupled and can be set separately. If you don't turn on your Interrogator, you will not be able to make any interrogation. If you forgot to turn on your Transponder, friendly cannot identify who you are, and the chances are you will be fired upon. So please do yourself and your teammates a favor. Turn on the transponder. Now let's move on to the different IFF modes. Mode 1, 2, and 3 are unencrypted code-based system. If the target you ask reply his transponder code that matches your interrogator code setting, then the IFF show him as friendly. Otherwise, hostile. If the enemy team somehow get their hands on your current code, they will be able to spoof your IFF system. IFF code may rotate with the time and the geographic location in real life to prevent the spoofing, but we all know there are limitations in the game for the IFF, so it's not that complicated in the DCS. Not for now. Mode 4 and 6 are encryption key-based system, so they are highly secure. They cannot be cracked by the hostile team, at least not in the DCS. Since the Mode 4 and Mode 6 contains encrypted challenge during the interrogation phase, so anyone is not be able to decrypt their challenge will not be able to give you the answer. Therefore, you can only get a green friendly replies in the Mode 4 and Mode 6 if their encryption key is set correctly. There will be no red hostile return is available in the Mode 4 and Mode 6 unless combined with other identification method such as NCTRs. But since the JF17 doesn't have it, the enemy will only show the yellow, the unknown contact. Also, please be aware, there are 3 different situations that contact will show as yellow as unknown target in the Mode 4 and Mode 6 interrogation. Contact may be hostile. They don't share your team's encryption key, so they can't decrypt the challenge and are unable to respond your interrogation. The contact may be friendly with the wrong key setting. If you are using A key and the contact are using B key, the decryption will fail like the first one, so no replies will be a yellow contact. Now, the people might be forgot to turn on their transponder. Interrogation needs to get an answer from a transponder, and a dead transponder cannot talk. So, the yellow contact in Mode 4 and Mode 6 might not be the hostile, but the green circle will always mean friendly. As we discussed, IFF code needs to set up separately. Hit A IFF on UFCP. Take a look on the UFCP. Make sure we're setting the interrogator or transponder. Hit the code on the lower right corner. We're now in the IFF code page. Mode 1 is 2 digits number. Mode 2 and 3 are 4 digits number. You can hit the arrow and then using the keypad to input the code. Be aware of a 4096 code system. We cannot input any combination contains digit 8 for the Mode 3 codes. Mode 4 and 6 are encrypted. Aircraft has 2 sets of code, A and B. You can choose Mode 6A or B. Be aware of the differences between the interrogator and the transponder. Since most of the aircraft Mode 2 was tied to the airframe and can be only modified from a ground crew, so we don't have the Mode 2 code input for a transponder. We do have some interesting features coming from Mode 2, we'll talk about it later. So, in order for a successful friendly response, the interrogator needs a matching code set from a target's transponder. This has nothing to do with the target's interrogator. When you are being interrogated, Based on the interrogating signal and the code set, your transponder will or will not reply. It has nothing to do with your interrogator. Two devices, close related, does not share the functions. Now in the IFF page, select the transponder, click the arrow key for the corresponding mode off or on, plus means on. When you're doing the interrogation, make sure you switch to the interrogator page, turn on the interrogation mode. Now because of the limit of the DCS, we can only turn on one mode at a time, but we can set up separately for the interrogator and the transponder. Make sure your radar page is a sensor of interest. Press and hold I key for the IFF interrogation. IFF interrogation in process. The IFF symbol will be boxed. Radar page will have the returns. In mode 1, 2, or 3 interrogation, green returns means matched code set, friendly. Red returns means mismatched code set, possible hostile. Yellow means no transponder return. Now be careful, mode 1, 2, and 3 only dealing with the IFF codes. It's not 100% identification friend or foe. In mode 6, green return means friendly. Yellow return means no reply. Since mode 6 is encrypted for code set, so any matching return, it's gonna be friendly. And when you bug a target in the TWS, establishing the high priority target, or when you enter the STT, IFF will start automatically interrogation process. IFF interrogation and reply can be disrupted by ECM, so you won't be able to interrogate a jamming contact or HOJ target until it burns through. For AI aircraft and non-JF-17 aircraft, Magic IFF will be used. No spoofing is possible. Of course, if you only use in mode 6, the only return you will get is friendly. The mode 1, mode 3 code sets, and even mode 6 code sets A or B will not affect the result. When player against player in a JF-17, Magic IFF is off by default. So, mode 1, 2, and 3 will be challenged when you do an IFF. Now remember, we are only doing the code set interrogation, not actual enemy or ally ID. If the opposite side player somehow get their hands on your code set, the return will be green. And if our friendly human player set the wrong code, the return will be red. The default code set of 00 and 0000 will not generate the result. So please set up your IFF correctly if you want to use the mode 1 and 3. Mode 6 will only challenge AB code set. Only SAM coalition will have the green return with the same set. Opposing team will not be able to spoof mode 6 key, regardless of A or B code sets. Be aware, if your interrogator's mode is not the same as target transponder mode, you will not get a reply. Like mode 6 interrogating a mode 1 transponder, yellow return is all you're gonna get. For mode 2, we have introduced a new function for it. Normally, mode 2 code cannot be changed in the cockpit, so we have programmed the tail number on your aircraft as your mode 2 code. When you IFF our target with mode 2, interrogator will looking for the matching code 2 transponder. All AI targets and a non-JF-17 aircraft will respond to the challenge. At the same time, it will checking the human player's JF-17 transponder mode. With this new function, we believe we can bring you a cross-module custom-made IFF, and it does not require additional development from third party. It will be more fun. Is there any possible ways we can make this easier? Sure. We have a command line for server atoms. Just put the Magic IFF into the mission briefing. This line will turn on the Magic IFF in the JF-17 like the Flaming Cleaves aircraft. Instant identification. We have a function in mode 6 called IP mode. The default setting is off. Now if you switch it on, you will momentarily flip your AB code set. So if someone tries to look you up in a bunch of friendlies, you will be that yellow return. IP mode will turn off about 30 seconds to prevent any possible misident. Summarize for the multiplayer. Turn on your Interrogator and Transponder during ramp start. Ask your team for IFF mode and code settings. Since mode 6 is the most accurate IFF mode, it's recommended if GF17 are on both sides. Otherwise, mode 1 could make things a little bit easier, and mode 2 can get you a lot of fun across all DCS modules. Ask your team for a data link channel. Link up for a better situational awareness and a supplementary IFF. And at the end of this video, I do want to put on some personal touch on this issue. IFF has been a major challenge for everyone who's involved in air combat since World War II. And we all know the modern technology could fail. And trust me, it will. So, it's up to you to make the judgment call. The fog of war will always be present on the battlefield, even on the virtual ones. And we hope the simulation we presented here will capture the true meaning of the identification, friend or foe. Good hunting. We'll see you around.